Right, I'm going to show you how to remove the audio from a video you've made on an SJCam. This is an example of an SJCam. This is an SJ4000. There's the brand there, SJCam. These are basically cheaper versions of GoPros. When I bought this cost about £70 on Amazon. So let's go. So what you want to do, go to your desktop, go to VLC Media Player, bit of free software, hopefully you've got, if not you'll have to get it. Left click on VLC Player, click on Open. So this is just to open up VLC Media Player. Whilst we wait for that, I'll pan away in case something goes wrong. Right, so that's now opened up VLC Media Player. I'm just going to make it smaller so that I can see other things on desktop. So make it smaller, go click the middle button there, which is to restore down, and you can drag this to whichever size you want. Let's just make that smaller, that's better. Right, so once you've got VLC Player open, I want you to click on Media, which is up the top left there, and then choose Convert Save. So click on where it says Convert Save. Okay, or you could press Control and R. Right, so now you've got this showing up. And then you need to add the media file that you want to edit. So click on Add, and now you've got to look in your computer to find the video you want to edit. So I've put it on my C drive in a folder called SJCam 17 September 2018 Titchwell. That's the date. Titchwell is the place I went to. Front just means it's my front dash cam. So use where it opens up, it'll open up probably in VLC Player, C program, blah, blah, blah. So use your hard drives there, click on the relevant hard drive you want to get to. So I want to get to my C drive, then I want to get to the folder where the videos are, so double click on that. That's the video I want to do first. This is the first part of my journey where I started travelling from Cambridge towards Titchwell. So you can already have labelled the videos if you want, so you can name them just to make it a bit easier for you. But anyway, so click on that video you want, and then click on Open. Okay, now that should be there under File Selection. So that's the video you're now wanting to edit. Okay, double check you've got the correct one. The next you're going to have to do is choose a profile to edit this. So click on Convert Save, then you get this part here showing up, Convert, blah blah blah, and you've got some buttons here, Convert, there's the profile. So edit selected profile, delete selected profile, create new profile. So you want to click on edit selected profile, and then it gives you these options of types of video to turn the video into. I'm going to keep it as MPEG TS. It's up to you if you want to convert it to anything else. Okay, you'll have to understand what all these different things are. Obviously MP3 is music, FLAC is usually music. And then in the audio codec section, so go to audio codec, make sure audio is unticked. If you tick audio, the audio in the video you want to edit will be kept. It's unticked already by VLC, so this is going to remove the audio. And the reason for doing that is, let's say for example you're playing music in your car as you drive somewhere. If you upload a video to YouTube and it's still got the original music from pop artists, whatever, you're going to get copyright strikes on your account. So, or maybe you're in your car and you're talking, having a private conversation with someone. Obviously you don't want to upload the conversation for everybody to hear, but you might want to still show people the journey. There could be a million reasons, but this is showing you how to remove the audio from a video, and this is what you do. So make sure that is unticked. Okay, absolutely sure about that part. And then you've got to choose a location for the edited file to go to. So we're now going to click create down there. Oh, you must set a name for the profile. Oops. So this is naming I presume this is naming the video. This is the first time I've done this, but I'm going to try this. So I'm going to call it Twitter. No, not Twitter. Titchwell video part 1. No audio. I'm just going to enable the video so it's blatantly obvious for me to know what I'm doing. Okay, then click create. Now it shows you what the source is, blah blah blah. Okay. Hold on 1 second. And that should be it. Oh, I know. Right, so you've selected the source, you're going to convert it. Now, destination file. Now you've got to choose where you want to put it. So on my C drive, I've already made a folder calling it SJCam Titchwell sound removed. Okay, so destination file, click on browse. I'm just going to pan away in case it opens somewhere confusing. No, it's okay. So it's gone to the folder where the original is. I don't want it to go in that folder, I want it to go into a different one, so I'm going to click on C. Select the folder I want, SJCam sound removed. I want it to go into there. Double click on that. So we're now in that folder. There's the video. Click on save. And actually I've just tried this and it caused my computer to crash. It makes the CPU go to 100%. This is such a processor intensive thing to do that it can actually crash your computer. And I've got a i7 chip in this. I've got a really good computer. So what I'm going to do is I use a bit of software called Process Lasso. It's free and it'll list all the processes that are going on in your computer. What I'm going to do is, if I click on VLC player, that's just one of the things I'm doing. Let's see, then you right click on that. So you select the particular process that's running, right click on it and you get this drop down table. Go to CPU affinity and okay, just had to shout to somebody calling for me. Right, always what I'm going to do, instead of allowing VLC to always use all of the cores in my Intel chip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it from using all of them because last time it caused my computer to crash. So you have to go back, do these one at a time. I'm going to stop it from using 2 of the cores. Okay, now let's double check one more time. Let's check that. So now it's going to be allowed to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be allowed to use 6 of the 8 cores in my quad core computer. Okay, that's something called Process Lasso. Bitsum is the company that makes it. Bitsum Process Lasso. Get yourself this if you find you need to. Okay, so and it constantly shows you how much memory is being used on your computer, that green graph there, and these little charts here, these graphs showing you how much of your CPU you're using. Last time I did try to do this editing the sound off a video, the CPU went to 100% on all 8 cores of my computer and then my computer froze, so I had to crash it. So right, now I'm going to minimize that. Okay, so the video is now ready to be converted. It's going to really use a hell of a lot of your processor, so I'm going to click on save now. That's where it's going to be saved to, that folder, C SJCams Titchwell sound. So just make sure you know where you're going to save the converted video to. Click on save, and then so it's telling you where the destination file is. Then click on start and it'll start the process. It'll say converting file, there you go, and there's the list of what it's doing. Other than that, it starts timing. The video is 36 odd minutes long, and as you can see it's counting down. It's basically seems to be playing the video at normal speed whilst it's doing the conversion, but you don't actually see the video. Okay, so the conversion process is going on. The only way you know that is because of that. And it also causes your temperature in your computer to skyrocket because it's such a processor intensive thing to do. So now I'm going to go back to VLC, not VLC, Process Lasso, look at my CPU now. So the 6 cores in my computer that I'm allowing VLC to be used are almost at a maximum. The 2 that I've stopped VLC from using, as you can see, have still got space to do other things. It's kind of like, you know, if you're cycling along a flat road, it's easy. Once you start to go uphill, you use a hell of a lot more effort, and that's exactly what the computer's doing. You can see that the graph up here is also spiked. It was normal, start doing the conversion, all of a sudden, bang! The computer's now having to do a hell of a lot of work. So I'm going to leave this going and see what happens. Hopefully the conversion will work this time and my computer won't crash. I'll let you know in the comments under this video what happens. So there you go. I hope that explains to you. That's how to remove the sound from a video that's been made on an SJCam. And the video goes onto a little micro SD card. I'll quickly show you that. Just open up the SJCam. That's just the waterproof housing, and I've drilled a hole in the side of that so that I can fit a cable in the side, a USB cable, so that I can power it from the car or from a power bank. If you want to know what a power bank is, there you go, there's an example. Kimps is the make. And basically this is another battery. You can use this to power an SJCam for many hours. This one, I'm trying to remember how much this is. 20,000 mAh capacity, 20,000 milliamp hours. So yeah, you'll get, I don't know how many hours of use off for that, 10-20 hours probably. Anyway, so that's what an SJCam looks like. Little camera, action camera. You can use it for all sorts of things. Attach them to bikes, mountain bikes, use them as a dash cam. And your little SD cards, micro SD card. It's one of those tiny little things that would be like the size of a fingernail on your little finger. So there you go. So your videos from there, you then put into your computer. You can use something like a little SD card reader like this. That's an integral one. They only cost about £2 on Amazon. So you stick the micro SD card into that, then you stick the SD card reader into a USB port on your computer, transfer the footage off that onto a folder in your computer, and then you can do the editing. So that's a lot of things to explain to you in one video, but hopefully I've helped you. As I said, these cameras cost about £70 a few years ago. They may have come down in price and the design may look a little bit different, but there's loads of cameras that look like this on Amazon, anywhere from £20 upwards. Lots of different brands now. A friend of mine told me that basically GoPro licensed the design of these cameras to other companies, so that's why they all look the same. If that's true, that does explain it very well. Anyway, there you go. That's how to remove the audio from a video made on an SJCam. Click like if you like this, subscribe to me, please look through my other videos and share this video to other sites if you think it's useful. Send it to blogs, Reddit, Dig, whatever. Thanks for watching, bye bye.